Coming to you live from the city of mystery and romance, your pal Johnny Sixgun here, playing a little more Bloodborne. Gonna start playing some Bloodborne. We kicked it off last Friday. Took about 4 hours to beat the first boss, but I've done a little offline leveling, just a little bit, and didn't get any farther than our encounter with the second boss, Father Gascoigne. And that's our goal. We're gonna try to get past that mother grabber. We're just gonna see how far we can get. I'm gonna do these somewhat regularly, 2 or 3 times a week, as long as I can tolerate it, and we'll see if we can get through Bloodborne. So let's kick it off. Let's just keep on keeping on. Our goal for tonight? Question marks. And the doll's taking a little rest. Can't blame her. Hope everyone's doing okay this Tuesday evening. Maybe you're in the middle of your work week. Maybe you're still doing a little social distancing, some, I don't know, what have you. Whatever the case may be, hope you're doing alright. I know my online avatar probably not going to be doing alright. We got our work cut out for us here. But, as I mentioned, I've been goofing around a little bit offline, digging into a few nooks and crannies of 2015's From Software's Bloodborne. So, we got a little more strength, a little more skill, hopefully. And we're gonna do something. We're gonna succeed. I will succeed. Or I will secede. Secede from the Cetacean Nation. Or whatever it is. Something to do with dolphins. Yeah. A little trash back here. Never pass up some trash. I didn't necessarily take the shortest path back to the boss, but that's okay. That's how you learn this world. There's no map function in Bloodborne. You just gotta learn where it's at. I've got 2 cave trolls and a microphone. I'm gonna pass on danger when we can. A little Marilyn Monroe action for you there. And of course we remember, don't cross the seal unless you've been kissed by a rose. Kiss from a rose. From the Batman and Robin soundtrack. Oh, those guys didn't take my advice. That character is holding a shield. That's something that you don't do in this game. Not too much defense to worry about in Bloodborne. All about offense, even when you take a few hits. Let's just keep going. Nuts to these guys. If you take a few hits from enemies, you can get it right back. If you're quick enough, then you can land a few hits. And I've got a tiny music box here. Found it from a young girl in a window. Something offline. It's a house, I always forget where it is, but I remember this time. Oofda. Let's see if it reacts with the boss. Well, it doesn't have enough chance to even turn the crank. Oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, looks like my leveling paid off. Hitting them a little harder. And I'm stuck on some tombstones. What do you want on your tombstone? Oof, I don't want that. Boss encounters are a few of the only instances where I actually hear music in this game. Oh, we did not care for that. I didn't care for that. I'm just kind of lurk over here. Lurking's good. Oh, he squashed me. Alright, used about half my potions, and that's okay. Ooh, he peppered me. He really peppered my porridge. Ooh, now he's really pissed off. And he's going beast mode. I'm going to hell in a Whoa! Didn't see that one. Of course. Lucky day. There we go. Little XP, got a nice key. Confidence is key. And there we go. The key opened the door, which was right there. So it appears that offline leveling paid off. Yeah, let's shed a little light on the subject. And there we go. I know there was a tool missing from the Hunter's Dream, our little safe haven. Maybe it'll come in handy. You get a few little cutscenes here and there, but nothing spectacular. At least nothing more spectacular than the already great graphics. Now, who's this creep?
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts. None of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
May have some ulterior motives. Hey, we got ourselves a little save point. Not too many folks in the old chapel right now, and that's okay. The Chapel o' Love. Looking to see if we had a little friend over here, but not quite yet. I'm kind of nervous to go that way right now, so let's take all those blood echoes, all that experience, back to the hunter's dream. It's our good friend the doll. Hey, doll. She's a bit bemused by
Welcome.
that.
What is it you desire? Very well. Let me stand.
Weighing out the options, and I want a little more endurance. Keep a little pep in my step.
Farewell.
Here's a little wheelchair fellow again.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice. As every hunter
That's the cup of a carpenter's son.
A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion.
Alright. Oh yeah, the blood gem fortification. But I haven't got any blood gems. We'll see if we can find some. And we'll keep our weapons in tip-top shape. There we go. Nothing too crazy shaking up here. See what the messengers have for us. Any new treats, guys? Yeah, a few weapons I'm not too interested in. Although, I would like to see what this crazy emblem is all about. We're gonna have to save up a little bit for that. Till then, let's do some wandering. Now that we've opened the church, we can send some distressed folks there to rest their weary bones. More before we wander on off. One head up here.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Yusefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help. I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well, off you go then.
And there we have it. We can find travelers and send them on their way to church or off to the clinic.
Anyone, you can assure, please.
And I may even get a reward. And here we are, back at the beginning of the game. We're taking no guff off of these early enemies. Alright. First I want to find the kindly old woman who is trapped in her home. See if we can point her in the right direction. Oops. That old coot in the wheelchair, if you don't make quick work of him, he's gonna fill you with lead. He's a tricky one. Alright, we don't want to go that way. I think we go up. Oh no, we came from up. What I meant was, we want to take the shortcut, yes. Looking for all the dogs. There's all the dogs. Where's my dogs at? There we go. Here's the old doll.
So what is it now? I've much better ways to pass the time. Unless you found me a nice safe place.
Well, we could send her to the chapel, to the clinic, or we could withhold the information. Let's go with the chapel.
An outsider working at a salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with. So, enough. Trot along.
And there we go. Don't have to lead her there or anything like that. Those bloodstones shards are pretty handy for powering up your weapons. These lanky fellas like to drop them pretty often, so not all the time. A lot of hustle and bustle around Yarnum for a man about town. Or a monster. Okay. Kind of looking. Oh yeah, that's a ladder I want. Oh, missed it. We're down here with the pukers. The old vomit gang. I think this is the ladder I wanted. Maybe not. Yep, this is the one. Just taking those hits like a goofy sponge. And there we go. Always forgot about. This is a easy one to miss. This is where I got that music box from earlier. The young lady wanted me to find her mother, who is out looking for their father.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum.
And we found this brooch. Brooch.
Mr. Hunter, was it really her? Mummy. Mummy. They're alone.
So we found the brooch on the corpse of the little girl's mother, and her father is that monstrous hunter who we've just dispatched. Things rarely go well for the people of Yarnum. Alright, so she's not too thrilled right now. Can't blame her. And as you can see, these trolls that were once such pests. Not the end of the world these days.
I don't reckon you're from round here. Well, how you...
And some people don't want to be saved. They're happy doing their social distancing. More chance, young lady. Not so good. Alright. There's only so much we can do for these folks.
Wretched outsider, trying to fool me toward heaven's depth.
She doesn't know I'm gonna leave a flaming bag of poop on her door later. Although, judging by the streets here, got the sewers right there, it's probably just gonna make the doorstep a little nicer. Okay. We got the Good Time Vomit Boys again. And we don't need to dispatch all of these enemies. And I hope that troll threw that big rock. No, looks like I'm gonna have to... Oh, there we go. The old rock and block connection. Alright. Just about back to that chapel. Thankfully, any blood vials or quicksilver bullets we find that are over our limit, hey, they just go to our storage box. Kinda nice. Oh yeah. Opened up a little save point here, that boss battle, so that's alright. Let's get back to the church, though. We got some new areas to explore.
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right? Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
There we go. We got Triumph. That's One of our little gestures. What's a good one to replace? What's conviction look like? It's pretty weak. Whoops-a-daisy. I don't even remember what I just unlocked. Whatever. I don't use those that often. Hey, there's that old bag right now.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This blood's red, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type. You. I know all.
So yeah, not too much dialogue in this game, but what there is pretty good. And that door's closed. No, we don't want to go out there. Those lamplighters mean business. Although... certainly don't want to go around that corner quite yet. Maybe it's a corner over there I don't want to go around. A lot of danger in this world. A lot of stranger danger. And there we go, found a new outfit. Oh dear, I remember this area. Can go bad real quick. Never even want to take the weaker enemies for granted here. Alright, all sorts of fun little goodies. Alright, in or out? It's almost guaranteed to be a trap. Yep, it's a trap. So not too much shaking in here right now. a hungry dog. Yeah, while we're out hunting monsters, I do want to mention that I finally fired off a little hunting show of my own. Fired up that Mandalorian, that Star Wars program that everyone was abuzz about like 6 months ago. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Liked a lot of the cameos there. Clancy Brown of Highlander fame, who also did a little voice work that I've appreciated. He voices Red Death in the Venture Brothers and Lex Luthor from the old DC animated universe, Superman animated, Justice League Unlimited. Always good to see the Kurgan pop up in things, and to hear the voice of Richard Iowati as the, let's see here, Clancy Brown was that Red Devil character in the Prison Break episode, and Richard Iowati voiced Zero the droid. Richard Iowati, you might recognize him from IT Crowd, The Mighty Boosh, Luxury Comedy, Garth Marenghi's Dark Place, all sorts of weird British shows. He likes to pop into those things, and I like to watch them. Yeah, I also had, oh boy, what's the name of that fellow that directed Thor Ragnarok? Taika Waititi, I believe. Oh, I think we've got a friendly fella here.
You're a beast hunter, aren't you? I knew it. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligurius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned?
Let's cooperate. Don't find too many friendly faces in Yarnum.
Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance.
Fire paper. That's good for add a little heat to your blade.
Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be oodles for us to share.
Oodles?
Go on. Just tell me what piques your interest. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the Tomb of the Gods, carved out below Yarnum, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yarnum can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate. I bid you farewell. It has been a pleasure. May the good blood guide your way.
Ooh-wee, that's the good blood. So yeah, you get a little exposition here and there. Doesn't make a lick of sense, really, so we're here to kill monsters, and that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, Taika Waititi, he directed Thor Ragnarok, What We Do in the Shadows. He voiced IG-11, I believe, in the Mandalorian. Also directed the last episode. Yeah, I love that IG-11 in there. Of course, one of the IG series of droids. IG-88 being one of the bounty hunters that Darth Vader hires to capture Han Solo in The Empire Strikes Back. So, really cool nod, and you know, in Empire IG-88, he doesn't really do much back there. You get to see what that IG-11's made of. One of the cooler characters in that Mandalorian for a droid. Yeah, of course, Carl Weathers is in there. Always good to see Action Jackson himself. Or maybe you prefer Dylan of Predator. You son of a bitch. Or, I suppose, even Apollo Creed from the Rocky series. Gotta love that. Carl Weathers. Good to see him getting some work. Loved his fun little turn in Arrested Development, but had something a little more meaty here. Oh, that looks like Trub. Let's get back into that church. I think we might have enough juice to even level up. Yeah, then we also had Werner Herzog popping up in that Mandalorian. He, of course, I was doing a little impression of him last week. And apparently this week as well, I am doing a very weak impersonation of him. Yeah, a great filmmaker in his own right.
What is it you desire?
And you've seen Grizzly Man before. That one's rough. He did one about the internet not too long ago. Very interesting. And he always does pops up doing voice work a lot. Metalocalypse, Rick and Morty. He gets around. People love Werner Herzog, and hard not to. Alright, got enough for a quick lev here. Just a little more strength. Always want that strength. Might makes right.
Farewell, good hunter.
And then you've got that, oh boy, I don't remember her name. I even looked it up, because she was so good in the show, but that MMA gal, Diana something, Carano, The Mandalorian, who I only recognize from the first Deadpool movie. She was okay in that, but she was really good in this Mandalorian. I really liked seeing her in that. Hope she pops up again in the next season.
In the hands of men, but if the old one of the yet the town is in it was burnt the perfect flame.
Blah blah blah. We get it, old man. Oh yeah, now that I've shown that little girl the brooch. Did I actually hand it over to her? I may have. Oh, that's alright. It was hers to begin with anyways. Now we've got 3 bloodstone shards. And that's just enough to power up the old hunter pistol. Not a powerful weapon, used more for startling enemies. But we'll get in as many hits as we can with that darn little pea shooter. There we go, a little tougher. few more paths to choose. But yeah, about the highest praise I can give to that Mandalorian is I'd like to see more. So when it comes back, I'll check it out. First time I've been interested in Star Wars since, as I may have mentioned last week, the Knights of the Old Republic role-playing games on the original Xbox. Really enjoyed those. Oh yeah, never did check out that new outfit we found. Ah, top hat, eh? That's a nice hat. Not very powerful, but not sure which is the new one. They might be the same. I'll try that one. Oh yeah. Like a jolly chimney sweep, eh, governor? Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, nothing too wild there, so, well, let's press on.
You. Stay away from me.
Oh, you got it, Toots. Alright, so, pretty much done what we can in that other direction. Oh my god. Ascend that harrowing staircase. See what the crows are up to. Goodness knows what's going on with those crows. Alright, already losing a bit of health unnecessarily, but that's okay. Because we've got the madman's knowledge. We'll keep the element of surprise on our side. See another goofy crow. Come on, crow. Crow T robot. Oddly enough, I also watched a movie that would be worthy of the Mystery Science 3000 gang. After doing that Mandalorian, I decided, yep, time to do it. I watched The Rise of Skywalker. It's as big a mess as everyone said. I would take a break to text a pal, look up, and oh, they're on a different planet all of a sudden. Pacing was absurd. Couldn't just stop in one spot and have a scene for a while. I mean, come on. Hey, we actually found a shield. Not something you're regularly going to use here. Okay, I remember this now. Let's take a wander back. Yeah, not too... I really can't come up with too much good to say of that Rise of Skywalker. Just going into it hoping is... I mean... Last Jedi wasn't great. I didn't hate it as much as most people, but It was not great. This was worse. I can see why Disney's so worried right now. A lot of folks think that bringing back George Lucas is the right idea, and to them I say, if you remember the prequels, we do not want this old kook running the show. Keep George Lucas and his hands out of the stew. And that's a big troublemaker right there. We'll let him mosey. Oh dear. Keep moseying, homie. But yeah, don't bring George Lucas back. If you want to throw it over to Jon Favreau. I liked Swingers as much as the next fella. Or I believe Chef was his food truck movie. That was pretty good. And of course, who doesn't love that original Iron Man? Oh dear, this looks treacherous. Got some troll action down here. See if we can take control. He's just swinging a big old log around. Oh, he got me. We'll let him back off. That's fine. I'll regroup. Let's see if we can take down his buddy. My buddy. My buddy. But at the end of the day, not too worried about Star Wars in general. Liked it when I was a kid, and that was fine. Sometimes you can just leave the past in the past. Move on to new things. Monocular. The spectacular monocular. Can use that to survey these wonderful skylines. But fine with using me own peepers. Mr. Peepers. Chris Kattan himself. You still want to be careful. There are always little traps around every corner. Yeah, there's this dang old crow right now. Might find enough bloodstone shards to power up the pistol again. Power to the pistol. Ooh, this guy looks mean. Ooh, let's get him. No sweat. Alright, there's a little bit of sweat. Maybe even a drop of pee. Yeah, really swimming in those bloodstone shards now. Just sharded my pants a little. When in doubt, go for the toilet humor. Hey, it's still humor. Ooh, this looks very suspect. Hey, there we go. One of those blood gemstones we were hoping to find. Might be able to power up the old saw blade here. The old sawbones. We're gonna exhaust this area over here, and hopefully we never have to come back. Yeah, nothing else really jumping out at me right now, and that's good. Alright, we can open this again. Let that big fella just kind of wander off. We'll go back up there a bit later. I think we're at a good enough point where we can go back and get some rest. And maybe we have some words of encouragement from our old lady pal.
You. Stay away from me.
Ah, you got it, Captain. Yowza. Yeesh. Let's see what the old beggar's got for us.
Ah, the hunter. Alive and well, are ya? This here's a safe place. Stay as long as you like. But next time you're out on a hunt, remember what I asked. If you find any sane survivors, tell them to seek
Blah,
shelter.
blah, blah. Yeah, we did fire off one other flick recently. Did the... Oh boy, I don't remember what it's called. The new Lupin the Third. A lot of folks heard me talk about Lupin in the past, but Lupin the Third CG movie. What was it? First Caper or something like that. Yeah, if you like wild adventure in the vein of Indiana Jones, James Bond, or more accurately like those Tintin cartoons, comics, and particularly the Spielberg CG movie. This Lupin the Third CG movie, pretty good.
Welcome
even if you're
home,
not
good
familiar with
hunter.
the source material. Get to see a bunch of
What is it you
thieves
desire?
trying to discover an ancient treasure before a little more sinister gang gets their hands on it. Some wild characters, fun action, and the character designs look pretty
Very
good.
well, let
Pretty
me-
close to the... Oh, just a little short on the blood echoes there.
Farewell,
But-
good hunter.
I've
May-
got a little something up my sleeve. That's all I got, eh? There we go. It should be
Welcome,
enough
what
to
is it?
sneak another level on there.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
Alright, we got 21 more hit points. A couple more stamina points. Ooh, that strength looks pretty tempting. Strength looks very tempting. Might makes right. We got some tough customers coming up, so we gotta get prepped. Oh yeah, that's for something else a little later. Oh, there we go. Physical attack up 1.1%, and HP continues to recover. That sounds handy. Let's go for it. Alright, so that's equipped. That's good news. Oh, and we're short on blood gems. Otherwise, we could have powered up the pistol again. But, what are you gonna do? We'll get it next time. We'll keep exploring the Cathedral Ward. With our cleaver, our ward cleaver. We're going to give the business to Eddie Haskell with this cleaver. And we're going to make references to other 70-year-old TV sitcoms. Alright, if I were me, which way would I go? Ooh. Clubba dubba. That's why you don't want to look down your nose at any of these characters. It takes but a moment for things to really go bad. Well, that's a good spot for it to go bad at. Do a couple of load screens and we're good to go. Is it right over here? Nope. This a ways. Oh, and he's got my blood echoes, that dirty dog. No problemo. I think that's just about enough to power up that pistol one more time. Just to be sure, let's take it to these crows. These Thanksgiving crows. And why not? While we're in the hood, let's power up that pistol. And I think we've taken enough of the little detours where we can plow through to the correct path. Nothing ever more terrifying than taking the correct route in Bloodborne. Except maybe taking the correct path in Dark Souls. Woo woo! The doll is amused. There we go. From 79 to 88. And if we get a couple more, we can power it up again. Alright, this is a nice opportunity for old Johnny to take a little break. We're gonna come back. We're gonna see what happens when we venture forth in Bloodborne. We'll be back in a jiffy. Coming back to you live from the city of mystery and romance, your pale Johnny Sixgun, getting back into the world of Yharnam, playing some more Bloodborne. And we're gonna do it. We're gonna keep going. We weaseled our way past Father Gascoigne, and we've been exploring the Cathedral Ward, looking for trouble, and bidding a howdy do to Amanda. Hope you're doing well tonight. Be excited to hear that I took the jarred celery thing to heart. Haven't done the celery yet, but threw a few of my baby carrots in a jar of pickles, so got some baby pickles brining away right now. Gonna be brining and dining. Haven't tried them yet. Let them stew for a while. And let the old lamplighter come on down. He's the next contestant on Maybe Killed Johnny. I know Johnny come lately. Oh, he is not happy. Ooh. He got me. That's a good one. Alright, so we kind of cleared that path. But not the one true path. I'm gonna go back over by Or. And she's still not warming to us. Find her a nice church to stay in, and nothing but disdain for us. Alright, we got big trouble lurking over here. This fella's got an axe to grind. So for real quiet, he'll just ignore us. Swing and a miss. That was a hit. That was a clean hit. The bigger they are, the harder they hit. Yeah, we don't want to go down that a ways again. So we ascend. Oh dear. That means we gotta save some bucks for that $10,000 emblem for sale at the shop. So let's go hunting. Hunters be hunting. We're gonna find out for whom the bell trolls. Ooh. And there we go. There's the heavy hitters. They let us know that our interference is not appreciated. But we'll be back. That's our new goal right now. We've got an objective. We're gonna make We're gonna make 10,000 blood echoes, so we can buy that fancy emblem to open the gate. Take down a crow or two. We'll eat crow. Heard it's very gamey. Actually, I don't know if that's true, nor do I really know what gamey means. Does it mean it's a little tough, a little spicy, muy caliente? God only crows. What I'd do without you. Ooh, he popped me. And that's okay, because we're well on our way to Rollin' and Dough. Took a wampin' from the old shillelagh. There's our big buddy again. My buddy. My buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. Oh, he got me. That was a good one. Good hit, pal. Light them up. No problemo. Chop till they drop. Now let's see if we can go back and reclaim our lost blood echoes from these goofy trolls. See if we can divide and conquer here. There we go. Swinging that pillar like he means it. He does. Ooh, and this guy's got my echoes. I'm gonna die. And I died. That sucks. That sucks for the home team. But we can come back and we can reclaim those 3,000 we've just lost. Maybe. Probably. We're gonna stay positive. Let's just go right over to that area. Right in the well. He's a bit of a well-wisher. And I'm a wheel watcher. I wonder if that Wheel of Fortune's still going on. Or if maybe even game shows taking a back seats to social distancing. Oh, he's just kind of snoozing out. Oh, I think I broke his spirits. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Kind of felt bad about that one. Alright, now these goofy trolls again. Hey, there's our blood echoes. And there we go, almost halfway to purchasing that emblem we need to get on to the next area. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Java no bada. Yeah, I know when Disney was doing a bit better with their Star Wars franchise, feeling a little more optimistic. There were talks of one of my favorite filmmakers, Guillermo del Toro. Folks might know him from such flicks as Pan's Labyrinth, The Devil's Backbone, Hellboy, Hellboy 2, The Golden Army, Pacific Rim. And whatever that fish love story was, it was a big one. I think he might have got an Oscar for that. But no, there's talk that he wanted to do a Jabba the Hutt movie, and that would have been interesting. I'd see a Jabba the Hutt movie. Maybe there'd be a nice scene where Jabba's interviewing acts to perform at his palace. Sadly, the best he could do was size noodles and the Jedi Rocks thing that we all saw in the special edition of Jedi. Jabba, you gotta get a better booking agent, homie. I always enjoyed that, oh, what's his name? Bib Fortuna, the Twi'lek fella that hangs out with Jabba is, I don't know, his mouthpiece, or maybe it's just his pal. Like, he's hanging out at Jabba's palace with all those Gamorrean guards. Maybe slings him back with the Rancor Pit Monster's keeper. That guy's real sad once Luke takes out the Rancor Pit Monster. Not to be confused with the Sarlacc Pit Monster, the almighty Sarlacc, where you will be digested for 27 agonizing years. And I don't know, even when you go back, I mean, say what you will about the prequels, they're terrible. Episode 2 might be the worst movie I'd ever seen in the theaters, and I saw Tim Meadows' The Ladies' Man in the theater, so that's saying something. But yeah, even Return of the Jedi is not great. That first half hour, Jabba's Palace, that's awesome, great action, good fun. Then all the interaction with Luke, Vader, and the Emperor towards the end, that's fantastic. Speeder bike scene on the moon of Endor is great. But other than that, Jedi sucks. It's just not that good. I mean, they do all that work to rescue Han Solo, and he just kind of stands in front of a door for the rest of the movie. Not interesting. Oh, that dang crow. And then you got the Ewoks. Nobody really likes the Ewoks. Although somebody did, because they did that Ewok cartoon. I remember they even did a few made-for-TV Ewok movies back in the day. I think we had one on the VHS. Must have recorded it off CBS back in the day. they still got me. They are a clever bunch. That's okay, we're getting there. We're getting so close to affording that emblem. We got another path we can clear this away. See what the old gal thinks.
Stay away from me.
Alright. That's most women's reactions to running into old Johnny. So I'm used to that. Just kidding, I don't have any interaction with women. Or dudes, for that matter. Let's see if we can raise some hell over here. Well, the more I can stay away from people, the better things go, typically. That's okay. If you're happy with your own company, that's not bad. Alright, there's gotta be a few more folks lurking over here. Lurking for the weekend. I know we got one troublemaker in here. Yeah, funny thing is, who was it who wrote Empire? I think Lawrence Kasdan. Did Empire also did up Jedi? But I heard that Lucas interfered a lot with Jedi. Originally, Han Solo was supposed to have died. Luke was going to just go into the galaxy on his own. Supposed to be a little darker. Would have been a little more interesting, I think, but it's not the route that they took, and, you know, that's fine. This kind of goes to show that get Lucas involved, you get Ewoks, and you get Chewie doing a Tarzan scream. That's not the right path to take. Don't get Lucas into the Star Wars fold again. Leave him out, let him do his own thing. Or just don't even make any more Star Wars. That would be fine. Alright, we're getting really close. Let's go back. Let's go back to get some easy kills. Only 900 away. No problemo. Especially when we got these chumps right over here. Hey, not much. How we doing tonight, Hobo? Just hanging out, Playing some Bloodborne. You still working on those chickens? Those are looking pretty good. Oh, excellent. We're on the same page there. Always love seeing your drawings on the Instagram. So are those chickens a commissioned piece, or just seeing what's going down at the old farmyard? Nice. Yeah, good for you keeping up with the art, man. That's pretty good. Got the old illustration, bachelor's degree myself, and I don't use it. I rarely draw anymore. I'm not too sore about it. Too lazy. Maybe I'll get back into it at some point, but easier just to play the vids. Yeah, I could see that happening. I've got a cousin in the biz. She does framing and matting, and I don't know how well she's doing with it, but I got an old movie poster I want her to do for me, but that was before my car broke down and all my government stimulus went to tuning up the old Volkswagen. The car is good enough for the people, it's good enough for Johnny. When it works. I just want a few more blood echoes here. Hello. Yes. Pretty cool. Had a visit from some old friends in here not too long ago. Oh, nice. Yeah, Grandia 2. I remember beating that one on the Dreamcast back in the day. Breath of Fire 3 never got very far, and that started a few times, just never stuck with it. And I'm not even sure why I do these live streams. Something to do, I guess. Yeah, I had Liquid and Davis pop in here a week or two ago. That was pretty cool. Cool to run into those cats. The disco lives on. Come on, dogs. Ooh, bad dog. Yeah, there you go. It's not bad. Gotta keep creating the content. People love the content. I think that's why I started doing this, yeah, I don't know. They seem to be doing up to their old tricks. Couldn't discern too much from just a little Vigigame chat, but yeah, they seem like their old selves, so pretty cool. Yeah, that Max, whenever he posts, which isn't too often, he's always doing something real cool. Pretty cool family to be involved with. I don't say anything else online, don't want to give away the anonymity, but I bet he's got a pretty interesting life. As we all do. So do you do any chatting and stuff on... Oh. I think those memes are pretty funny, to be honest. At least the Facebook ones. I know I never join any of those secret groups because I just don't have the motivation to be that socially involved any longer, but just straight up Facebook stuff, I like it, dude, even if I don't like it. I always like it. Kind of want to see your video game long plays now. Do you do any wacky chat over them, or are you just plowing through? Either way works. I don't even watch these live plays that often. Blocked you years ago. That's the way of the online world. There we go. Fire up the old pistol here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna buy that Hunter Chief emblem. We're dropping the big bucks. And maybe buy a Molotov cocktail or two. Oh yeah, there you go. Perfect. It's all about cross promotion. Oh, the doll is snoozing.
Welcome home, good hunter. I must have drifted off.
I was very excited
What is it you
when I
desire?
started playing this on Friday. Got a few randos just pop up in here, and yeah, they were feeding me comments. I was bouncing back at them, and it was pretty fun. Kind of what I was hoping this whole thing would pan out to be. Obviously, not looking to blow up and make money with it. That's a fool's errand.
Very well,
What do I need for next level? 5,000, no problem. But we're going back to the ward. Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't have the juice in me for a set schedule. I'll do my Friday nights. I always do my Friday nights, but anything beyond that, I just can't throw the time in. Oh, all hail the algorithm. All right, we're ready to rock. Oh, he popped me. Not a good start. Start nonetheless. Oh, there you go. Perfect. That's a good thought. Now, these are more or less my only means of interacting with people that I don't dislike. About the only people I see now are coworkers, and they're not terrible people by any shakes, but it's a terribly, terribly uninteresting bunch. No, this wasn't the correct path. Oh, there you go. Yeah, there's still pockets of good folks to be found online. This seems to me a whole internet. Whole net thing's just really lost its luster in the last decade. That's the old Web 2.0 days, I guess. Not that much, but... Alright, the big boy. Let's take it to Bob's big boy here. Ooh, blue elixir. That sounds blue. Blue is my favorite flavor. Blue food's good for you. Yeah, once those 2090s roll around, we'll be doing alright. We'll be living high on the hog. Alright, now we can go into this horrible gate. Oh yes. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. Oh, these bastards. I think Penn Jillette said, whatever time you're living in, that's the best time to be alive. And I agree with it. I don't pine for the olden days so much. Life doesn't get better or worse, just changes slightly. Ooh. Alright. I don't want to go running around in that courtyard too much. But I kind of want to. That's awesome. Yeah, I really enjoyed the Penn and Teller bullshit program. And they really did exhaust pretty much every baloney topic they could. There's some fun ones. I might rewatch the show. Could be a little dated at this point. I think everybody's as cynical as they were now, but oh dear. Oh, taking the hits. Light them up. Yeah, I really want to see that old bullshit episode about the dolphins. That was one of my favorites. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, he got me. Dag nabbit. Let's see, so one on my channel, it's DuckTales 2 on the NES. It's the one that you're watching right now. It's the one where Gizmo Duck loses his armor again. Blather and blatherskites. Oh yeah, this one right here, this is Bloodborne. The one that's not quite Dark Souls. It's sad to say this is the easiest of the bunch. Kind of their eldritch horror craziness. Gets real Cthulhu a little later on, but right now it's just kind of Castlevania meets Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Witches are bitches. We're gonna need stitches. Light them up. She did not care for that. Now, I actually beat this one back in the day, and once I lost all my saves, I'm like, still felt compelled to come back and play it again. Oh, woo. Hey, there we go. Now I can power up my sword. Now this is the most accessible of the lot. It's PS4 exclusive, and it's pretty cool. All your weapons change, so it's cool. It's pretty much a Brotherhood of the Wolf video game. Oh, this looks like a trap. Antidote, and that means I'm gonna get poisoned soon. Oh yeah, there you go. No, the only prizes in this game are surprises. Usually really...
The password.
Oh. Yeah, I need the password. Yeah, aside from a little bit of Breath of Fire 3, surprise. God, what was that? Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter? That one sounded interesting, but even that one, I'm just can't play everything. Alright, well, let's go back. Back to basics. I think Dragon Quarter might have been on the PS2. Kind of inspired that whole Dead Rising save system where if you die you can start the game over with all your stats and gear. Interesting, but not interesting enough for me to try it. Oh, nice. Good for you. What about the Adventures of Tron Bonne? That one's got to be going for a mint these days. Let's keep going. Yeah, when I look back, some of the games that I've sold, some of them that I've had opportunities to purchase, boy howdy. I don't regret it too much, though. The old Genesis version, I hope. Oh, nice. Yeah, I mean, sometimes these old games go for about that, but yeah, it's not too much more than what you're paying for. Oh, damn, that was you talking about Mercs. Good for you, man. Got caught up talking to a old artist pal here. But yeah, I mean, folks get hung up on spending a lot on old games. Hey, you look at the new games, they're going for 60. It's like, if you're buying an old game for 60, at least you know it's going to be great.
You're not from around here, are you?
Oh, this guy's
Well,
very,
outside, you come to join the hunt. What a
very
pathetic
distrustful.
idea. You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from my castle.
Step away from your castle, because you're a monstrous asshole.
Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast sons.
Well, let's keep poking the hornet's nest.
Oh, enough with you already. Come on, just go with you. Oh, enough with you already.
Alright, well, let him be. Who's over here?
Oh my, what a queer scent. But I take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day.
The stench of blood and beasts. Or the smell of any Burger King lobby.
I'll leave you to your own devices. If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling.
I'll keep a knocking.
I'm off during hunt. Come back in the morning, darling. I'm off during hunt.
It's fun to harass villagers. Sometimes we can... Hey, thanks, Daniel. Much appreciated. We're gonna try to keep doing this Bloodborne as often as we can. Otherwise, we tune in. We're live Fridays. No, Fridays 7 Central. That's every Friday, but yeah. We'll keep doing the Bloodborne as much as we can. Oh, that's... You know, that's what you get. You try to be a good neighbor, you just get your ass kicked. Yeah, Bubble Bobble's pretty good. If you want, Dan, I think it's on that NES Classic system. You could go that route. Let's see here. We'll go back to get our blood echoes in a moment. Let's power up our sword in the meantime. Oof.
Welcome home, good hunter.
Yep, no monster is more terrifying than the insurance adjusters. Yeah, I have no blood echoes to level up with. Oh, needed one more twin blood stone shard to power up my sword. And I don't have enough blood echoes. Oh yeah. Pistol needs the good stuff too. Alright, well, we can do about fuck all here right now. So, yeah, let's take a look at the old inventory. I know we found... Ah, yes. Ah. And that was a waste, because I can do pretty much nothing with that amount of blood echoes at the moment. So let's battle some monsters. Let's get back to that place where we want to be. And that place is not Disneyland. Or Disney World, whatever it is. I've seen some pretty weird pictures from those places these days. All the animatronics in the Pirates of the Caribbean are wearing masks so they don't spread TB. Alright, have a good one, hobo. Be well and keep going with those wacky animal portraits. A bunch of scurvy scoundrels. Oh, this guy's taking a snooze. And when he snoozes, I loses. There we go, big boy. Got a nice vial of blue elixir. The old liquid plumber. Not a fine drink. Remember seeing a television program featuring a fellow that tried to off himself by drinking liquid plumber. It just eroded his entire, I don't know, throat, all these tubes. They had to basically just wire his intestines right to his throat. It was a pretty grisly scene. Not good TV watching. Must have been one of those weird or what programs. That was definitely a what. Alright, back down to good old crime alley. Yeah, good one, homie. Hey, we got our blood echoes back. We're riding high in the hog. We're not going to talk to anyone else. Alright, we just got some new garb there. Oh, this guy's going berserk. He got me again. I can't believe it. I can believe it. The old must-see TV. Must-see scurvy. Hopefully I've learned something this time. Earn while you learn. Can't remember, it was must-see TV. That was NBC's thing, wasn't it? Remember, as a big SNL guy back in the 90s. Eventually got into Seinfeld, but other than that, NBC's never really been my jam. Never much cared for the Friends program. I think I always said if I had friends like these, I'd off myself. But that's, you know, just being a bit facetious there. Alright, we're getting back to the danger zone here. Yeah, I think NBC had some good cartoons when I was a kid. I think Fear Factor was on there. I was a big fan of the Fear Factor program. Joe Rogan. Don't know why, that was pretty gross. I think back then I was in a little better shape. Could actually jump and maybe take a fall. Kind of wanted to be on the Fear Factor program. Alright, I'm getting all kinds of turned around here. Alright, there we are. Yeah, SNL, that was... You know, people always say, oh, SNL's terrible now, or it's not what it used to be. I think what it is, SNL's consistently aimed at teenagers. Beyond that, you really shouldn't be watching SNL. I mean, you can. If you appreciate it, that's fine. But it's for the kids. Oh, you hooked me. But by the same token, I think SNL was a bit better back in the 90s. Alright, King. That guy is pissed off. And I threw a little wide with that Molotov. And I did it again. Oh, he is breaking me up hardcore. I got Machine Gun Kelly over here. Oh, good one, Kelly. Oh yeah, definitely. That's a good way for kids to learn about, I don't know, adult things, I guess. It does seem like SNL did get more edgy and vulgar as the years went on, and yeah, that's fine. That's the way the world is. The internet can look up just about anything, so SNL's got to try to compete.
Praise you. And then the best.
Alright, we'll leave all these folks locked in their homes. Oh. Alright. Oh, and I ran right into it. Oh. Alright, this is a bad scene. Let's get out of Dodge. Oh no, they've double teamed on me here. Oh, they just keep on popping me. Alright, that son of a Gunderson's down. Sniper down. No problemo. Something's growling over here. Oh, it's that more of those goofy crows. Want to be very careful over here. There's bound to be trouble. Oh, yes. Time for some fun on the rooftops. Up on the rooftop, click, click, click. Something or other, old Saint Nick. Oh yes, I believe I can unlock this gate and that'll be a terrific shortcut for me. If I survive. Come on, dog. Where's that device? There we go. Shortcut opened. Excellente. Molto bene. Let's get the fuck out of here. Where the heck have I wandered off to now? Oh dear, I've gone the wrong way. Let's get back to that treacherous courtyard. No, not that away. Oh. He big leagued me there. There we go. Run back home to level up a little bit. You get wise, you get to church. And I almost missed the church. Let's check in with the old gal.
You. Stay away from me.
Still having none of it. All right. Now the fruits of our labors.
What is it you desire? Very well. Let the echoes become your strength. Let me stand close. Now shut your eyes.
All right. Got enough to level up 2 stats. That's not too bad. Yeah, a little more health, a little more strength. Helps build strong bones. Let's see how much more I needed for one more level. I think we're close.
Very well, let...
Ooh, just over 1,000 away.
Farewell, good mate.
Do we have an item for that? Giddy up.
Welcome. What is it? Very well, let me...
Oh, man. 105 away. That's some baloney right there.
Farewell, good hunter.
Can't do that quite yet. Hey, there we go. Let's power up our sword a little bit more with this fancy gem. And what the heck?
Very well, let me...
One more level, just for kicks. Can never underestimate that. Endurance. This is an endurance run. And we'll grab a few more Molotov cocktails. Have a hot night on the town. Alright, thank you, doll. But I have to get back to church. There we go. Alright. We're going to take one more quick break here. And we're going to take a final run. We're going to see what that treacherous staircase leads to. Sure, it'll be nothing too displeasant. Unpleasant. I don't think displeasant's a word. It could be. We can make up words here. That's something that they can't stop us from doing. Actually, let's hang out with the beggar over here. The old gal doesn't care for us. The beggar likes us. Might even paw at us a little bit. So yeah, while he's pawing, I'll be pausing, and we're gonna be back right quick with a little bit more Bloodborne tonight. Coming back to you live from the city of mystery and romance, St. Paul, Minnesota. Your pal, Johnny Sixgun, continuing his treacherous slog through the demonic world of Bloodborne. We've unlocked a new path, but is it the right path? Is it the true path? We'll find out. Or repeatedly die trying. Oh, he popped me. We're gonna get popped a few more times, I suspect. We're just gonna run past old Axie here. And we're hopefully gonna slink by his pals over here, too. There we go. And we'll take care of this devil dog before we reap the benefits. Oh, old romper stomper. Back in action. There we go, a little more treasure. Oh! Oh dear. Adios, muchachos. Keep on running. Oh, this guy's bad news. That fella with the pole, he can really lay down the hurt. Indeed. Old crow pals. When going to the doctor, the crow pays the co-pays. This looks pretty sinister over here. Oh, this looks bad. Oh, we're getting double teamed here. That's not good. Oh, that's a zapper. Don't tase me, schmo. Let's see if he falls for my little trap. And he did. And I fell for his. my health regains while I stand around. Not very quickly, but bit by bit. Oh dear. Come and get it, pal. So close. Oh my goodness, can't believe it. All that for very little. And there we go. Alright, let's kind of look around this area again, see what we got for treasure. And we got downwise. Downwise is a way to go. Or topwise. Ooh, I think that's just enough of those for me to power up my sword. Uh-oh. Well, down we go. Oh, I don't like these guys. They don't like me. So we run. My little runaway. Run, 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 run. Run away. Oh, this looks really bad. This looks really bad. Oh, but it's closed. Oh, oh boy. Oh, it's just a horrifying monster. And sometimes you'll be killed by a horrifying monster. Yeah, it looked like I had enough blood echoes for a couple of levels there, but hey, them's the breaks. And while we're down and out, might as well power up the sword. Oh, I might not have enough blood echoes. We'll find out. We'll find out right quick. And the doll's taking a little snooze. Let's let her be. All we needed was 400 measly blood echoes, and we really could have powered up that sword. Hey, there we go. Sometimes we get lucky. So we found one route we can take. Will we go the same route? Maybe. And we'll grab a few Molotovs, just because they're fun to have. Make every day the 4th of July with Molotov cocktails. And the good news is, those 2 hunters we encountered, now that they're gone, they're gone. If I take that route, I won't have to deal with them again. And I really want those blood echoes back, because they can be exchanged for goods and services, much like hard currency. And we're just ripping these poor sods to shreds now. Ask me no questions, I'll tell you no lies. Alright, let's see if we can find that staircase the first time here. Oh! There we go. I gotta be careful. If I die now before reclaiming those lost blood echoes, they're just gone. Oh, he still got me. We're going for it. We want them back. We're taking them all back. Let's take that precarious route again. That way we can snuff out those sneaky snipers. Something's lurking down there. And let it lurk. Oh no! I apparently fell too far. That's what we like to call the tough man's tumble. But that's okay, now we've got no real reason to head back that route. So we're gonna take what I believe to be the correct route this time. It's not a route I'm very excited to take. Because the correct way in Bloodborne is always the path of pain. Keep running, keep running. No shame in running. Thankfully, I could not be attacked while that door opening animation was happening. And let's see what's happening at the cathedral. Yeah, looks like Mass is out. Unfortunately, mass destruction is in. Oh, it's just a forlorn lass. No trouble at all. Or perhaps I spoke too soon. Okie dokie. Oh, and she's healing, she's healing. Outstanding. First try, Vicar Amalia. One of the first trickier bosses you'll encounter. And it's raining red. And we'll do a badass pose, I suppose. Got a new save point, that's good news. And some sort of a treasure.
Master Willem, I've come to bid you farewell.
Oh, I know. You think now to betray me.
No, but you will never listen. I tell you, I will not forget our adage.
We are born of the blood, made men by the blood, undone by the blood. Our eyes are yet to open.
Fear the old blood.
A lot of talk about blood in this game.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Alright, what was that crazy gold thing we found? The gold pendant. Ah, you can use it to get a blood gem, which we can use to power up our sword. Or whatever weapon we have. Gold blood gem, that sounds good as gold. And we've unlocked another access to the Hunter's Dream. This is good news, because we've got some blood echoes to level up with. I don't really know what that means. Well, that's alright. We've got a friendly face
Welcome
here.
home. What is it you desire? Very well, let me.
Got enough for a couple of levels at least. Always gotta keep that strength up. And a little more vitality.
Hunters have told me about the church, about the gods and their love. But do the gods love their creations? I am a doll created by you humans. Would you ever think to love me? Of course. I do love you. Isn't that how you've made me? Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
And I do love the doll, as much as I can love any fictional character.
The healing church and the blood ministers who belong to it. Well, they worked and forged weapons today. Most ministers that they have, and so ascend to Erd Chapel.
There we go, more cryptic, yet probably sage advice. Yeah, why not? Yeah, that gold blood gem, not doing it for me. Maybe when we have a few more slots. See if we have any more goodies to purchase. Nah, looks pretty rote. And as anticlimactic, well, it's somewhat climactic. We took down Father Gascoigne. We've done some good exploration in the Cathedral Ward. And we took down Vicar Amelia. I did not foresee that happening, particularly on the first try. Wasn't even armed with a lot of fire weapons, things like that. She usually doesn't take too kindly to those. But hey, she's down, and our spirits are high, so we're wrapping it up for this Tuesday edition of, I don't know, Bloodborne. We're not going to come up with a fun title. It's just Bloodborne. Just playing some Bloodborne every now and again, so keep an eye out on the channel. I'll be doing these sporadically throughout the week, maybe the weekend even. You can always tune in, see what old Johnny's up to. He'll be wishing you well then, tonight, and as always. If that doesn't float your boat, we'll be doing other retro and indie games every Friday evening. So until the next time we meet, you folks be well, stay healthy, happy, and we'll see you soon.